worth seeing that again. Only 0.3 of a second separated the first and the last of these 8 runners.
Tremendous battle for the places.
The hunched-up, much-articulated plodding on of the walkers took Noel Freeman of Australia past the finish in a new Games record time. A good turnout of spectators lined the route.
But spare a thought for the man who finished second once more, Ron Clark, who's the first to congratulate Stewart.
Terrific battle. Just look at the manner in which this girl is going through the water. And look at the time, she's only just over the 9, and she clocks in at 9:2.45. That is almost 7 seconds better than her previous world record.
The 3,000 metres steeplechase.
Interesting to see in this, the Kenyans want to take it back straight.
In today's lineup, we have 2 Olympic medalists and the world record holder, Kerry O'Brien of Australia. And here's how it went.
Kerry O'Brien at 8 minutes 22, and it should be inside 8:30 with the sprint finish they're bound to produce. O'Brien leads for Australia. Manning of Australia second. Holden gritting his teeth and hanging on third. He's really not letting them go, and then the 2 Kenyans, Gitco, and he wins. Totally. What a terrible fall for the world record holder, and O'Brien's destroyed all hope now at the water jump. And he's now at the bell. Manning of Australia way in front. Being chased hard by number 206, Gitco. Third is Holden of England. Getting a tremendous roar of applause from this crowd. So it's gold for Australia and Tony Manning, silver for Kenya and Ben Gitco, and the Olympic champion Amos Beamont in 3rd place.
And O'Brien joins Sylvia Potts and Sheila Carey as one of the game's unluckiest competitors. Now we have a chance to see Ray Boyle, who won the gold in the 100 metres, attack the 200 metres target, running in lane 4. And they get away to a good start and come across the curve, and we have in lane 1 Margaret Critchley, England, then Marion Hoffman, Australia, Alice Annam making a fast pace. But it's Ray Boyle, winner of the 100 metres, who now wins the gold at 200 metres. And the time, 22.7 seconds. A great run by this 19-year-old Australian who finished the Games with 3 gold medals. This is George Basil, Australia, lifting for the gold in the flyweight event, a new weight at the Games which draws 7 countries into competition. Basil, 20-year-old and leading on aggregate. New Zealand, hosts for the next Commonwealth Games, have sent a formidable team of competitors to Edinburgh. J.A. Bolton from Auckland at light heavyweight, and he's very pleased. Oh, well, he's got sufficient white lights and he'll survive. En Chiancio, the Australian light heavyweight, despite a somewhat untidy style, raised a total of 447.5 kilos and set up a new Games record. These were the metric games, when for the first time all distances and heights were expressed in metric terms. But to afford comparison with past performances, we refer to feet and inches in this film. At the Royal Commonwealth Pool, built by Edinburgh Corporation, the men's 4x100 metres relay gave spectators an early sight of the later performance that might be expected from some of the finest swimmers in the Commonwealth.
Stroke on this side was Greg Rogers, who's already gained an early lead over the Canadian in lane 4, Hutton. And it's Rogers on this side for Australia, with Mile next to him.
The last time,
England is only yards behind, but it's still Australia, and it's still Wyndham by a yard. And as he comes home now, it's Wyndham for Australia, wins. Second, Casting for Canada. Third is Tyrrell for England. Fourth is going to be Scotland, Danny Brown.
the 100 metres hurdles for women.
Kilburn got a beautiful start into Tilderboom and Caird together. Mary Peters in third place. Smith Brown's going well. Also is Belle of England and Sue Scott on the far side. But it's Kilburn all the way. She really powered it away and she's beating the Olympic champion. Kilburn defends the title. Second place, certainly Caird. A very close thing for third. Penny McCallum of Australia might have been there, but Chris Bell of England was right with her. That was a really polished piece of running by Pam Kilburn.
In a new United Kingdom all-comers record time, 13.2 seconds. Maureen Caird, Australia, the silver. Chris Bell. Getting up on a very wet Saturday morning to watch a lot of other people start off on a 102-mile cycle race is hardly the popular choice for those not dedicated to this sport. But such was the interest in all the game's activities that even such a daunting prospect did not prevent a good 300 or 400 spectators from cheering off the 59 competitors, a pilot car and a tailing motorcycle with a couple of spare wheels. With picturesque names for a variety of landscape features round the Holyrood Park circuit, Her Majesty the Queen having graciously granted permission for the race to be held in the Royal Park environs of Holyrood Palace, the spectators near the public address system were soon hearing that Rollinson and Bainton of England, Brian Roche, the Isle of Man, Blair Stockwell, New Zealand, and Australia's Roy Bilney had a 12-second lead at Sampson's Ribs. On the last lap, the two leading figures came splashing down towards the finishing line. A sprint finish taking Bruce Biddle of New Zealand across the line, 100th of a second ahead of Australia's Ray Bilney.
Of the 100-mile cycle road race is B. Biddle representing New Zealand.
The women's 4x100 metres relay.
Australia away beautifully there, Jenny Lamey going strongly, the Scots going well too, but right on the inside the Nigerians and England there, Anita Neal ran a beautiful stage and she's handing over now. Anita Neal going to Margaret Critchley, the Australians going powerfully, that's Pam Kilburn, head down really fighting hard, and England and Australia seem to be out ahead, and it's bad change there by Australia. Marion Hoffman in trouble a bit, but coming through powerfully now. Madeline Cobb for England, going to hand over to Val Peet and Raylene Boyle for Australia on the anchor stage. And there goes Val Peet, fighting it out with this double gold medal winner, and Raylene Boyle coming through, and Raylene Boyle wins for Australia with England in second, Canada in third, and Helen Golden for Scotland in fourth place.
And as the last medal leaves the velvet cushion, we think of the great races won and lost, the swimming and all the other sports, which have for the last 10 days made Edinburgh and Scotland the centre of the Commonwealth. As the flag bearers dip their flags in salute, the ceremonial flag of the British Commonwealth Games is struck, to be unfurled again in 1974 at Christchurch, New Zealand.
And so the 1970 British Commonwealth Games came to its very successful conclusion. The closing ceremony was a boisterous, light-hearted affair.
These have been the friendly games, and have perhaps more than on any former occasion come nearer to the spirit of the wish of the founders. They shall be merrier and less stern, and will substitute the stimulus of a novel adventure for the pressure of international rivalry. We hope that from the friendships made here will emerge comradeship and a better understanding of the Commonwealth as a free association of people of goodwill.